What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel that takes you through the fog with opening night for Halloween Horror Nights 32. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a hot one, but we're finally here to kick off the opening season with a whole bunch of our fans here as well, ready to rock and roll for Halloween Horror Nights. We're gonna be able to check out the houses and stuff. We're gonna give you guys a little bit of review, no spoilers on that. Well, we're gonna try, no promises on that. But we're also gonna be doing the scare zones, trying some foods, and hopefully we'll get to see Nightmare Fuel in the mix of all tonight. Weather is kind of hopeful so far.
It's holding off for right now.
Which thank God and all, but you know, we never know with Horror Nights and stuff, rain and Horror Nights, you know, it's kind of the thing. So, but I think we should head on in, get to the Stage Scream location, do monsters for our first house, and rock and roll. What do you guys say? Let's go, guys.
We're here.
What do you see? Or who do you see?
What?
Who do you see?
Everybody.
It's your celebrity crush. Monsters, first location. We have the Stage Scream locations. You got Monsters, Last of Us. We're repping classic Monsters, #1. What are you looking forward to the most with Monsters right now?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for that question.
Well, be prepared because it's happening.
What I'm excited for is that we actually are pretty close to the front of the line for this.
Yeah, so it'll be quick.
Make it in quick.
So we'll do this as regular standby because, I mean, that's the front of the line right there. And then we'll come back later tonight, we'll do our express pass and do it again when it gets busier.
Yeah, especially because then it'll be darker, so we might be able to see more detail.
Exactly. But what about Phantom? Phantom in the night? That's gonna be good. I'm excited for this. So,
I'm excited to see how they do Invisible Man.
Yeah, right? Is he invisible?
I don't know.
I mean, he is Invisible Man, right?
I mean, yeah, but we'll see.
All right, so first house, we're gonna do Monsters. We're gonna chill here for another like 10 hours until they open up.
Probably.
And then it'll be time.
Let's go. All right, so we are under the Animal Actors stage covering area, so we are safe from the rain, but it is absolutely pouring. And I'm honestly kind of nervous for when they kick us back out to go to the house. Hopefully it clears up soon, but for now we're just chilling here. That's about it.
Update. Today sucks.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Twisted Tater ASMR.
All right, so we're headed to Monsters. First house. It's pouring. The day's kind of ruined, but we're trying. I'm shaking. I'm using the phone right now. But Monsters. All right, we'll do this. We'll let you guys know what we think. And then the question is, do we continue? Do we continue filming today because it's ruined? Hey! So we do have rain ponchos, but they're protecting the equipment right now. So we're literally using our phone at the moment. But headed oh, go ahead.
Yes, we're gonna do that. So still need to find that area.
Yeah. We got Monsters done. It was fun. It was good. A lot of Phantom.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we have to go do that the house again, which we will. We have Express for it. Lucky enough, we were one of the first peoples in line, so we didn't have to use Express. So we'll do that. But it looks beautiful. Oh, look at the bar over there.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, it's just a rainy opening night, guys. This is very reminiscent of HHN 30 right now, which is crazy. But we're headed towards the back. We're gonna go by the sprung tents right now, and maybe do Last of Us or one of the tent houses. I think we're gonna do the tent houses.
Yeah.
As long as they're not flooded.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. So we'll see how tonight goes. Nobody's out in the scare zones right now. I mean, the park just opened up to regular guests. We only got to do one house. They let us out like in Monsters very late, but yeah. Monsters really cool. I liked it. Phantom was kind of everywhere. The energy was fun. We just got to do it again. There's some beautiful scenes, and we'll see what the storyline was like after that. So let's head over to the tent houses. For your next rainy update, we're actually doing Oddfellow.
I'm excited for this one.
I am. I'm really stoked for this. It's a 10-minute wait right now. So again, we're saving our express passes right now for later tonight because we may go back to the hotel we're staying at Sapphire Falls and try to dry out. I mean, look at this, guys. We're soaked. Try to get some new, warm, dry clothing. And then we'll come back out later in the night and do the other houses, and then maybe do Monsters in this one again because we haven't used Express yet. So we'll do Oddfellow. We'll let you know how it goes. 10-minute wait right now. Hey, shout out to Stage Scream, right? Not too bad. We'll see you guys soon with an update on that. We're ready. Well, we just wrapped up. Yeah, that's Oddfellow, man. honestly, I felt like I saw 5 scare actors, the whole house.
It felt very empty.
Yeah. Luckily, the scenery was cool. It felt like a lot to be in that tent, which was really nice. I will say though, like, we did do standby because there's only a 10-minute wait, so we saved our express pass. We'll try to do it later, and hopefully we get a more filled cast, because that was so far the emptiest house we've been through yet. So still the emptiest house. So a little disappointing, because even the big like finale part of that house, there's nobody there. Yeah. So I don't know. Guess we'll have to give it a shot another time. But Oddfellow, really odd right now.
Okay, so we made it through 2 houses. The rain has stopped for now. Hopefully it holds. But we made it through 2 houses, Monsters Unmasked and Dr. Oddfellow. So we are now heading into our 3rd house, which is going to be
Darkest Deal.
the Darkest Deal. So let's go.
It was 25 minutes.
It just went up to 45.
It just went up to 45 minutes.
Do you want to go get food first?
That's your call. Food or express pass?
Let's just use Express.
All right, express. It's good having it. There's Oddfellow. Now we're headed in express. Look at the line for Darkest Deal. It said it's 45 minutes. It goes all the way.
Now we will have to go through Dr. Oddfellow's again later with Express, because it was like really empty and like not very good. So we're gonna have to do it again.
That was disappointing, honestly. Like I was really hoping for that one to be good, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
But Darkest Deal, this is towards the bottom of our list. I'm hoping it does better than what Oddfellow did.
Alright, so we just got out of Darkest Deal. I liked it. I thought the costumes were really cool. The set design is cool. I can see it getting a lot better over the course of the event. Brian wasn't the biggest fan, but I think it was better than Oddfellows so far.
Yeah, I agree with it being better than Oddfellow, but like, let me get you guys, like, to be honest, it's just like, it's the first night.
They're still getting their groove.
It's first night. I just need more energy. I do see that one getting better. Costume's really cool. Storyline's still kind of in my opinion. But like we said, first night, still plenty of nights to go.
Okay, so we found some refuge in Louis. It's like still kind of raining, but it's like just annoyingly drizzling. So we're not taking the camera out, but we got into Louis. We needed some food. The lines for food have been absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, longer than the houses. But we got pizza fries. First pizza fries of the season. I will say they do look a little sad. Like, there's like 5 pieces of meat, whatever that is, sausage. But I'm still very excited for this. These are so good.
All right, so it's my turn to have the first ever pizza fries of HHN 32. We're hungry, guys. It's been a long, cold, rainy opening night. I'm looking forward to this. I hope it's really good. Get some of the fries, some of the pepperoni, the cheese, the sausage, and give it a shot. I can't tell if this is actually good or I'm just hungry, to be honest, because we're starving. It's fries, cheese, sausage, pepperoni. It's good. It's pizza fries.
Hey, it's our first Scarezone with scare actors out, finally. Music Festival. It's crowded right now, but the music is awesome. Like, we finally got like real music, which thank God. That's what I was worried about.
It's such a vibe.
It is. So finally, it's crowded though. It's starting to get crowded, guys. It's a busy opening night, and still rainy. Actually, the rain did stop, but it's very like wet. So let's go. A lot of copyright music.
This is so exciting.
It's exciting,
it's
right?
It's like finally like.
And now it's hitting us.
HHN.
Let's go. HHN 32. I truly feel like this year's gonna be good.
I do too. I know it started off on a little bit of a rough note, but always has to.
Right? It's
every
opening
single
weekend.
Year.
But it'll get better. I mean, It sucks. I just stepped in a puddle of water. Oh, no. All right, so we found a nice place in the park with some light to talk about Yeti. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Did you hear the...
All the beeping.
Scooters beeping.
Got a bunch of ECVs beeping around us right now. But we did Yeti, okay? So, it truly felt like 2019's Yeti, but
during the summer.
Yeah, like summer. I didn't really, like, I know it was like based in the 50s and stuff. I didn't really see too much of that.
No.
I was hoping it was going to be more campy-like.
There were like some little details that were campy,
yeah,
but it wasn't like over the top campy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good house, don't get me wrong. Enjoyed it. There were cool scenes.
I stand by what I say that, like, I don't really love the Yeti houses. I feel like the scares are kind of repetitive. The costumes are too big. They can't move around very much, but that's just my personal opinion.
Okay. That might be a hot take from Steph.
There was a HHN, like, fan favorite in that house, though.
Yeah, you'll see a returning character, as you will say, in that house. But Yeti was really cool. That was our 4th house. Now we're getting hit to number 5, which maybe Blood Moon? Yeah, let's go do Blood Moon now. All right, ready for what? House number 5?
Yeah.
Blood Moon.
Dark Offering.
60 minutes, but we got express, so no problem. Look how blue the queue line is for Blood Moon right now. I was expecting it to be red, but it's blue.
Okay, so we just got out of Blood Moon Dark Offerings. It's really loud right here, so...
It's so loud here.
It's really loud right here, so I'm gonna make this quick, but it was beautiful. Some of the scenes in there were amazing, like things that we've seen before in haunted houses, but like just done like perfectly.
This really felt like what Dead Man's Pier was, but not nautical, more like cult-like and stuff.
Yeah, it was awesome.
This was awesome. That was a good house. I'm happy with it. All right, so 5 houses down. We got to go to our number 6, which we still don't know.
We still don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. We are heading into our 6th house, which is Exorcist, which was at the bottom of our like anticipation list, but we've been hearing really good things. So don't know what to expect, but I kind of have high hopes.
We'll see.
So we'll see.
All I know is the camera's having a hard time focusing on you because all these reds. Maybe.
It's fine.
No. No. Oh, there it is.
So we just got out of Exorcist, and actually it was a lot better than we anticipated. It was very like in your face.
It was intense?
Yeah, it was very intense, which is exactly what we wanted. So very, very happy with that one. But now we are gonna head over to
Nightmare Fuel.
Potentially Nightmare Fuel. We're gonna see.
We'll see. Maybe we get the 11 o'clock showing.
Yeah.
Or but I will say, I'm gonna cut in real quick. Exorcist, the trailer for the movie, don't care for, but if that was the trailer right there walking through the house, it looks crazy.
It was good. And the like, I'm assuming that's like the Pazuzu character. The costume design for that was pretty cool. So
yeah, so far pretty good. So we had Yeti. Yeti was awesome. Loved Yeti. And then Blood Moon, which was even better. And then Exorcist, which was very terrifying. So so far 3 good solid houses in a row. Now let's go try to do what? Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah.
Hotties and Dead Bodies. I lost Steph. I don't know where Steph went. Stephanie! Where are you? I'm all alone. Ooh, the fog. Yeah. As we're still headed over to Nightmare Fuel, Hotties and Dead Bodies, we just got through Vamp 69, which is awesome. They get the like real music.
I'm
loving it.
I like it a lot.
And now we got to head through Shipyard 32 on the way. So we'll show a little bit of that.
32, we walked on our way back up there. We walked through it, and it does look like it's a lot of the like old characters that we know from like previous years, which I don't know how I feel about. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. When we were going through it earlier and stuff, it was raining, so we weren't filming much, but we'll head through it now and see a little bit. Help me! Help me! Sorry, I can't. They're doing a cast swap now, so.
Yeah.
Look at this. I know I got some bars in the video, but just minus the bars. And then that's it. Oh, bright light. we're going into the light.
Oh, that's
it's like a new show. It's similar, but it's a new show.
It continues the story.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way to say it.
It continues the story. It's not the same thing, but it's similar. But
yeah.
It was good.
Just watch it to understand it.
Yes, it was good. But we are heading into Last of Us now. It is a 70-minute wait, but we're going to use Express.
Thank God for Express.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, so we'll do Last of Us, and then after The Last of Us, we have 3 more scare zones, 3 more houses, and we're done for the night. Oh, and the tribute store, and lots of food, and so much more.
Literally increased to 80 minutes as we walked over here.
Well, that's The Last of Us. I'm going to say this, I'm very disappointed in it.
I think it'll get better.
Yeah, I do think it. I think all houses, all scare zones, the show, everything will get better after tonight. It is just the first night, so there's still a lot to do. It also poured all night basically and stuff. So benefit of the doubt, it is the first night.
It did seem a little slow.
Yeah, man, where's the energy? Like, we've heard great things from team member preview, but I'm just not feeling the vibe right now. Like, there's no energy in the
The
scares.
set design was amazing, but I know I've said this before, I don't love the whole, like, apocalyptic setting. Like, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
But
This is what I'm going to say. We'll do it again, of course, obviously. It is the first night, so we'll just give it the benefit of the doubt. But other than that, a little bummed The Last of Us, to be honest.
right there.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I didn't That's what they're supposed to be
What do you think of Jungle Doom?
it just seems a little empty.
Right?
But
It's cool. The aesthetics are cool. It's the first night, it's a rainy night, and they still don't have any stilt walkers out.
yeah, I feel like the scare zones are hard to judge tonight because we don't have stilt walkers. Like, it's been rainy. Some costumes might not be able to be out
Yeah.
when it's like wet. I don't know.
So, we'll just have to come back another day. All right, so we got the ravioli and the ration bar.
Ration bar.
We're gonna pick it up. However, I will say we're here and hearing 3 different like music choices going on, genres. It's just bad. But anyways, we're gonna get some food for you guys, so let's try it out.
So we got the ravioli and the ration bar. The ravioli I think was $10, and I will say it only comes with 4 of them.
Yeah, look at this. Like, it doesn't look like the photo at all. It's just the can that you're paying for.
Yeah, so a little disappointing there, but hopefully it tastes good. And then the ration bar I think was $5.99.
Something like that, yeah. We paid like 17 bucks for these 2. So, give it a shot. Hopefully it tastes good.
It's ravioli.
Great. And here's the thing, let me give you guys some context. Steph is starving, so that probably tastes like life to her right now, which means it's kind of basic ravioli.
I'm more excited for this.
All right, give that a shot. This is the ration bar here, which I don't even know what it is, to be honest.
That's pretty good. It's like Rice Krispies with peanut butter and chocolate.
Okay, a nice little sweet.
It's pretty good.
Okay, cool. Well, my turn. Here's what I'm gonna say real quick, right? The night's still, it's like 1 a.m., so we still have an hour left. We still have to do 3 houses and stuff. We didn't get to see the Megan Horde. We haven't seen Still Walkers. We haven't done the food and stuff. There's still a lot to do and stuff, but we have the whole opening weekend. We've been taking our time. I will say, as I'm salivating because I'm so hungry, I want to try this. The vibe is weird right now. I know it's stormed and a lot of people are a little upset, but I know it's crowded, but it just doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? How do I put this? Like, it just seems like Horror Nights was not prepared for tonight.
There have been been a lot of like really long lines for things. Things are moving very slowly.
Yeah, there's no energy. Like the scare actors, I'm sorry, but there was no energy, and I have the utmost respect for scare actors. We did it. We know how it is, but there's just no energy in tonight. It seems like the ops, like the food booths too, like everything's just moving at a slow pace.
I think it could be because of the rain. So
yeah,
hopefully
and that's what I'm saying.
tomorrow will be better.
It's opening night. It's first night. Things like this happen all the time for opening nights. But out of most years, I've noticed it more prominent this year than before. So I know Universal and HHN, you're gonna hate us for saying it. We love you guys. We love this event so much. But I have to be honest with you guys. Like tonight was just kind of like, I know it'll pick up. I know it will. But I'm just a little bummed right now. So ravioli. Don't let me know. It's good, but it's cold. Seems like it's been sitting out. Oh, and there's a little toast at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Decent. We got it warm, maybe. It didn't look anything like the picture. I mean, it's not sticking out. It's not pretty. Cool, right? But now, let me try the ration bar. This does look
I think you'll like that one.
Yeah. We're just so hungry. So like I said, anything we eat, we're like, oh, that's really good. But I'm gonna try to be honest for you guys.
You really can't go wrong with Rice Krispies, chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah, it tastes good. I'd get that again. I'd also get the ravioli again.
I'd get the ravioli again too. I just wish there was more of it.
I agree. I wish there was more, but I also wish it was like hot. That was like cold, so.
You did talk for a while about the vibe, so.
Yeah. We're gonna finish this up, and then I think we're gonna probably go do Chucky. If not, we'll at least do Dueling Dragons and Stranger Things. We'll save Chucky for another day, because we're gonna be here all weekend, so. We're gonna eat some food.
Okay, so we just got out of Chucky, Ultimate Kill Count, and now we are going into Dueling Dragons.
There you go.
And we're really excited for this one, but there's like 20 minutes left of the event. We still have to do Stranger Things, Dark Zodiac, the Tribute Store. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oddfellows, yeah. There's two houses, including this one, right?
Yeah.
So we got Dueling Dragons as well as Stranger Things, and we still have 2 Scare Zones and the Tribute Store.
Things have just been like going slow today, like lots of like lines for like things that shouldn't have really long lines.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of like just moments where everybody's just cluttered together. There's no movement.
Yeah, so we definitely ran out of time.
But we're here, we also took our time. Like we're here for the whole weekend. We live here, I mean, so we're not in a rush.
We'll definitely have more videos where we'll go through like Dark Zodiac and Oddfellows, Scare Zone,
the Scarezones, the Tribute Store.
Yeah,
we'll do everything. But right now,
is our opening night.
Yeah, it's been rough. So thankfully there's no line here. Maybe we'll have a chance to do Stranger Things before they close. Final house of the night, Stranger Things. It's so dark back here, but we did Dueling Dragons. We're gonna give you guys our opinion on it afterwards. After doing Stranger Things, we're gonna find a spot and then talk about this house and wrap up the night. So, final house of the night, Stranger Things.
Just
right
in time, it's literally 1:53.
Yeah, just made it. Congrats. Okay, so we got done with Stranger Things. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna head back to the hotel because, I mean, my feet are still soaked from earlier today, since the beginning. It is 2 o'clock, so since basically 5 o'clock, do the math, I'm not doing the math right now, it's like 8, 9, 10, I don't know, it's been a while.
Anyway, we're heading back to the hotel.
Yeah, we're gonna head back to the hotel and stuff, we're gonna go to settle down, and then we'll let you guys know what we thought of Dueling Dragons and then Stranger Things, because I kind of have a lot to talk about.
We didn't really give a overview of Chucky either.
Oh yeah, and Chucky, which there's your overview for Chucky. But we'll head back to the hotel. We're gonna go ahead and get a little settled, and then we'll give you guys an overview of the whole event, and then those last 3 houses basically that we did to wrap up the night to finish it up. Because I got some stuff I want to get off my chest, so we're gonna go ahead and do that.
All right, so we made it back to the hotel.
What a rough night, guys. Today was probably the roughest night I've ever had in theme park history.
Opening night is always rough.
It is,
I will say.
Now, here's the killer of it was the torrential downpour that we had at the beginning of the day. That was rough. And it was like lightning like crazy, and we were out in the open by metal stanchions. A little weird, Universal. A little weird. But I know the rain really bummed me down. I'm gonna try to push that towards the back and just try to, you know, kind of be honest. Before we get to the whole event and what we thought of it and stuff, we're gonna try to make this ending part really quick, just because it's late. We're gonna be going tomorrow. Got a video to edit. But let's talk about Chucky, right?
Chucky was interesting.
I did not like it.
I think the dolls looked good.
That very first
Spoiler.
Yeah, right.
It's dolls. Like, it's not.
You guys didn't know Chucky.
Well, because back in the day they had the life-size ones, but it is like dolls.
The first puppet Chucky that we saw,
really good.
That right there had me going, this house might be good. And it just kind of went down, in my opinion, from that. Like, here, we'll get into that in the end, but yeah. So Chucky was like mid for me.
It was fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Give it time. Give it time.
I didn't get any scares, but to be fair, I didn't really get any scares like all night.
Yeah.
So
and that's something we'll get into in a second. So the next house we did was Dueling Dragons.
Really cool.
That was a cool house. Like, even to the point where I didn't even need scare actors in that house.
It's just the scenery was amazing.
There was a lot of effects going on.
Cool effects.
A lot of practical effects I really loved. And then guess what? You get to see the dragon forms of Blizzrock and Pyrock.
Yeah.
Right? Wow.
I really like the, choose your side.
Okay.
Like the way they do that.
So Stephanie has a terrible time in making decisions, and we told her, like, all right, we get to that point, and I'm already like yelling, fire, fire, and she bolts to ice, and we both went opposite ways. I was like, no!
So as we were going through the house, I was trying to decide which one I would do, and all of the ice effects for the house looked really cool.
Really did,
so I was like, I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
So that's what I chose.
And I was already like saying like, oh, I'll choose fire going into it. So I stuck with that. But I agree. I think the ice effects looked cooler than the fire effects.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got to that point and Steph literally bolted right towards ice. I bolted left towards fire, and I turned around, and all of a sudden was the back of Stephanie's head. I was like, no!
So we went opposite directions.
Yeah, so we get to see different things, which is kind of cool. And we're not going to spoil this part. We'll let this be for you guys. But they do have 4 different endings, and you'll see what we mean by that with 2 routes. So, but Dueling Dragons, really cool. I just think it needs a little more energy. It is the first night. Give the scare actors some time and stuff.
They're still figuring out their scares.
Yeah, give it some time.
And then
we go to Stranger Things.
I will say, I'm going to start on a positive note. I will say
Why don't you end on the positive?
I'll end on a positive as well.
Oh, okay.
We'll sandwich it.
All right.
So there were a few scenes that were really cool in the way that they did them. And they looked very similar to the show, which is kind of their goal, right?
Yeah.
So they did a good job with the set. In some scenes. There were some scenes that the set was made.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt like this was a very cheap Stranger Things house. Like, this house felt very cheap to me. And it really bums me out because I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things. I'm a bigger fan of Halloween Horror Nights. And that house just felt short. It felt cheap. It felt like they didn't even use a lot of scenes that I was hoping to see in the movie and stuff. There was
Spoiler alert. Like, if you're just
say it. Just go ahead. Like, if you're watching this video, there's obviously spoilers.
Yeah, mute it or whatever, but there was nothing in Russia.
No Russian scenes that we saw and stuff. There's no California scenes.
There was one Demogorgon at the very, very, very end, as you're already out of the house.
Yeah. This house felt cheap. Like, the Vecna costumes, they did not look good. I'm sorry, man. Horror Nights, you guys are probably watching this and you're upset with us, but we're going to be honest. Like, the one thing we're going to do is we're going to be honest because we love Horror Nights so much that we're not going to lie about it. We're going to be as real as we can. Here's the thing. And we were talking about this on our way out, and I have to say this, right? As hard as we are about opening night, it is just opening night. It's going to get better. This is every single opening night. This is how it is all the time. And we're always going to advise anybody who's never been to Horror Nights, or always goes, if they question, should they go this year? We're going to say absolutely. Absolutely, you have to. It's fun. It's a great year. This year has high potential. Like, high potential, I would say, to be one of the better years we've had in recent history. Just not today.
No.
Because, you know, we're not going to get too much in the Stranger Things house and stuff. We'll let that be for you guys to decide and stuff when you get to check it out. But when it comes to all of the houses, and I'm not putting any shade on the house ops or the scare actors and stuff, I just felt like the energy today was missing. it was lacking. And I know even the guests, like, we got poured on and things like that. I get that, but that shouldn't affect in the house, and I feel like there was just no energy in the house. It was the same with The Last of Us. There really wasn't energy from that, and I was a little disappointed with that. Just kind of bummed out with the night. It was crowded. I know it was a busy night, but even the operations, there were so many like lines coming out of the houses that were cutting over food lines and bar lines. Like,
the lines for food were just
crazy.
Ridiculous.
It was crazy.
Honestly ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like down the street, like 2 blocks away, like for a pretzel stand. So it's honestly insane.
You guys remember when they had stanchions for the food booths? They don't have those anymore, and I don't know why they took them around, like, away. I think it was last year they took them away mid-season.
I'm sure next weekend we'll go in and they'll be back.
I hope so, because people were just making their own line. And this is what I'm going to say that I'm really disappointed in, is that there didn't feel like, it didn't feel like there was any organization or any preparation for a night like this. I didn't feel like, you know, Horror Nights was prepped for such a night. I don't know why. And it also felt like everybody was operating at a very slow pace.
I do think that they tend to put the stanchions up for some of those things during that like transition period from day to night. And it was torrential downpouring, so maybe that had something to do with it.
It was badly pouring, but I remember at the end of last year they took them away. Remember, they put the tape on the ground.
Yeah,
I don't know. The operation and everything for tonight was probably the worst that I've had in Horror Nights.
There's definitely some kinks that need to be ironed out.
Yeah.
There was some issues with like Express Pass going the lines going very slowly. We noticed that when they were like scanning our tickets for Express, it was taking like 30 seconds for it to like
even register the ticket. Yeah,
so that was taking forever. And then there were like large groups outside of Express Pass confused about the ADA thing and
where to go for standby or express. All in all, like I've said, we had fun. Yeah. Even though I know we're complaining a lot right now. We're
always going to have fun at Horror Nights.
Oh yeah, like it was fun when we saw the first like fog like machine go off and stuff, and you hear the music change. Like, we had good moments and stuff. We had really good moments, but truthfully, there's like these things that we just feel like we have to say that we're like, I really hope that they tone on these things and fix them, because it really bummed us out. And it's not just us, like everybody that we talked to at the event, you know, we've had a lot of like same-minded, you know, kind of opinions when it came to the event. It just felt like it was unorganized, and it felt like there was no energy, lack of energy, and it was slow. But we still had a good time. We really did. My feet don't, though. I'll tell you what. My feet soaked all day in the shoes, as well as like just walking all night.
Yeah.
The opening night of Horror Nights is always just gruesomely tired.
Yeah, and like we've said many times, just remember, like, we're not trying to be negative. We're not trying to say that it's like a terrible year or you shouldn't go or anything like that. There are things that every single year opening night, there's going to be some issues.
Oh, always.
They have to figure it out. It's the first night of a completely new operation, new teams that are working together for the first time. So it will get better. Yeah, the chemistry will pick up, the speed will pick up, the energy will be there. I'm not even worried about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, this year is going to be a great year. I know it for sure. It just we're just talking about opening night, and it was nowhere near that. So, but I think that's going to do it for us tonight. We need to shower because it was a long day out in the rain and the heat. Try to get something to eat. It's late. It's almost like 3 a.m. or something like that. And we got to wake up and do it all again tomorrow. No filming tomorrow. We're just going to go and try to enjoy it. Hopefully it's good. So with that being said, guys, we want to thank you all again for the huge support that we've had and leading us up here to opening night of HHN. Wish it could have been a stronger one, but I'm sure it'll pick up then. So until the next video, we look forward to see you guys there. Like always, we'll catch you guys in the fog. Peace out, everyone. Bye.
Good night.